Chris Capper, the Easy Way Gourmet, and I've started my own channel on YouTube, the Easy Way Gourmet Back to Basics, where you're going to see no frills on this show, just me wearing whatever I wear during the day, and teaching you how to cook for free with no sponsors. You don't have to watch any commercials on this show or buy anything. That's the good part. Okay, now what I want to say is today I'm going to show you how to caramelize garlic because I'm going to use it later on another segment, which is going to be my crushed potatoes with caramelized garlic, which is delicious. And it's all going to be in one menu. This menu is going to be about steaks tonight, and it'll be on another segment. First of all, I just want to show you how much garlic I really use. There's the jumbo mumbo size. Okay, what you first have to do, come on over here, Julia, and let's show them, is you take out as much garlic as you think you're going to need, and you just kind of cut it into segments. That's a small one, here's a bigger one, just at least 2 pieces, all right? And you can do that to as many pieces as you want to make. For this, you're going to need quite a few. If you want to come over here, I've already started it on the stove, up on high, and into this, because it's going into my crushed potatoes, I also put an entire half of a cup of pure olive oil. Not extra virgin, pure olive oil. A half a cup because I'm going to use this olive oil later on in the recipe with the potatoes. Now, you wouldn't have to use that much olive oil if you were just going to caramelize some garlic and, you know, eat it or put it on a steak or something like that. I always like a little extra oil because I always put it in my garlicky mashed potatoes. So this is what we're looking at. And now I want you to salt the garlic. I know that sounds funny, but it just gives it a little bit of a zip, okay? We're salting the garlic. Look at that. It's coming to be nice and brown. This is not one I would really walk away from because if you're cooking it on high, it can burn really fast, and you don't want to burn that much garlic. I made extra because tonight I'm making steaks, and not only is this going into the crushed potatoes, but it's also going to go, I just put it on the table. My friends love it. They eat it like candy. Okay, so I just put it in. They love to eat it on top of steaks. I mean, if you just make a plain grilled steak and you put this on top, heaven, baby. So, okay, see how nice and brown that is? I'm going to take it, put it right in here. Okay, so there we have the garlic prepared, and you can find the recipe for the crushed mashed potatoes with caramelized garlic in a different segment. Just go look it up on the YouTube information that I have here. The next thing I want to show you is the tomatoes that are going to be part of the sauce, because on my steak tonight is going to have a Bloody Mary sauce. So I have 4 tomatoes, and I'll run you through this again when I show you how to make the sauce. And I'm just going to drop them in to boiling water. And I'm going to let them just boil up there for about, well, it should be about 40 seconds. But since it's not boiling right away like that, but it's still hot enough, I think I'm just going to leave it on there for almost, 50, 60 seconds. Okay, then over here, I have some ice cold water that I put ice into. And then we're going to plunge them into the ice water after, so they're easy to peel. Okay, let's get out this here. And just get rid of all this. I know a lot of you don't. I always use peeled garlic. I love peeled garlic. It just makes everything faster and easier. And when you buy it like the jumbo size like this, you get a really good deal at Costco or Smart and Final. All of them, most of them have this big giant size here. Okay, if you make a lot of caramelized garlic like I do, because my friends just love it, then you might want to think about that size. Okay, come on, little tomatoes, let's get going here. And like I said, we're going to use them in the sauce. This is another thing I do. I'm going to make the steaks for you tonight in another episode. You look it up. It's going to be steaks with Bloody Mary sauce. And I always put everything out that I need so that I prep everything so when I go to make the sauce, it just goes really fast. Okay, so you can see the ingredients. Yes, I do use vodka in the Bloody Mary sauce on the steak, cumin, Worcestershire sauce, but we're going to run through this again in the other segment. Right now, we're just going to get these potatoes tomatoes off the stove and into the water. We're just going to plunge them in there, get them off the stove, plug them right into the cold icy water. And this is going to make them a lot easier to peel. And I will show them to you peeled in the next segment about the steak sauce, the Bloody Mary sauce, okay? So if you want to know how to make caramelized garlic, we just did it. You can use it on so many things, for pork, chicken. I just eat it as a snack. I keep it around and I just eat it just like this. It's so delicious. And don't forget to put the salt on it either, because the salt's really good on it. Oh, I love it. I could eat it all day. Anyway, that's this little short segment on what we're going to show you after. So don't forget, go look for the garlicky, the crushed mashed potatoes with caramelized garlic, and the steak with the Bloody Mary sauce. Okay, that's it. Easy as pie.